to approve the May 19th, 2026 regular and closed meeting minutes?
So moved. Second.
Moved by Mr. Whitcomb, second by Mr. Patterson. Any discussion? Roll call, please.
Mr. Whitcomb?
Aye.
Mr. Patterson?
Aye.
Mrs. Gleason?
Aye.
Mrs. List? Aye. Ms. Lot?
Aye.
Mrs. Wrestler?
Aye. Can I get a motion to approve the June 9th, 2026 committee of the whole meeting minutes?
So moved.
Second.
Moved by Mr. Patterson, second by Ms. Gleason. Any discussion? Roll call, please.
Mr. Patterson?
Aye.
Mrs. Gleason? Aye. Mrs. List? Aye. Ms. Lot? Aye. Mr. Whitcomb?
Aye.
Mrs. Wrestler?
Aye. Moving on to public comments. Do we have any public comments?
Yes. The Unjaded Group?
State your name and affiliation for the record, please.
Good evening, my name is Jamia Lucas and this is Melissa Maxfer, and we're from Unjaded Therapy Group. It's a occupational physical therapy and speech therapy company. Okay, so we're a part of this multidisciplinary team that offers, that is dedicated to supporting the educational success and well-being of the students, like I said, through high-quality occupational therapy, physical therapy, and speech therapy services. We understand how vital local partnerships are in providing services that truly meet the needs of our students and their families, and we will be honored to explore ways in which Unjaded will be able to support your needs, your school needs, for the 2026-2027 school year. Our mission is to inspire hope, cultivate kindness, and foster a mindset that values wisdom without losing wonder. Our goal is to support the students in navigating new learning processes, improving interactions with their teachers and other students, as well as adapting to environmental changes while ensuring their fullest potential. We work within the school districts currently to provide licensed, compassionate professionals who integrate seamlessly with school staff and contribute to the students' IEP goals. Our focus is on practical, result-driven support that enhances students' participation and performance in the school routines. Melissa will give you some information, if you don't mind. It's just a background about who we are, what Unjaded stands for, our goal, our focus, and how we can start the next step in developing a partnership with District 228. And just a fun fact, I actually graduated from District 228 at Hillcrest in 2005, so. Doing good, you got to round home. Thank you guys, didn't want to take too much of your time.
Thank you. Any other public comments? All right, if there are no further public comments, we'll move on to agenda item 4.1, our superintendent report.
All right, thank you, Mrs. Dressler. Just a few reminders. The first being, if you are still interested in having us on your behalf do some invites to the ribbon cutting, just get that to Tiff. She sent you a form by the end of the week. I think we had till June 20th, and then we'll collate all that and get those invites sent out, give people time to come on out and take a tour of the new facility. Also, you should have received an email about the individual board meetings with myself. Those will also be located now at our new facility. If you haven't had a chance to secure the date, we're kind of targeting the week of July 20th. However, if that doesn't work for you, by all means, just let us know. Happy to adjust that as needed without any issue there. And then lastly, more professional, personal note, this is officially Dr. Jilly Obisek's last board meeting, as she will be leaving to be the executive director. So want to, number one, just thank her for the service to our students. She's done a tremendous job advocating for our special needs students and the departments. We were able to celebrate her earlier in the month at the Center with just a luncheon, but you could tell that for the gifts that she received and the visitors that came by, she's not only well respected, but really appreciated her work. I think her and I had a great relationship as well. I hope you feel the same way, and we're happy to see you head to your next stop and destination as the executive director, which she'll be running her meeting tomorrow morning, bright and early at 8 a.m., which I'll attend as a board member. So, but just wanted to wish you well, Lisa, and know you're going to do great things in your new spot. That is all for me, Mr. President.
All right, 4.2, our FOIA request.
All right, since our last regular board meeting, we received 11 FOIA requests. Those have all been processed accordingly as discussed in committee of the whole.
Thank you. 4.3, our superintendent's cabinet.
Thank you, Mrs. Ressler. I just
just have a few items from teaching and learning. First, for concept recovery, we had about 100 students from across the district assigned additional work to be completed in our concept recovery program. The purpose of this program is for students to complete work assigned by their teacher in order to receive at least a D in credit for the course. Of the students assigned work, about 76% of the students completed the required work to earn credit for the course. This completion rate is on par with what we've seen over the last 4 years during the spring. A quick update on our CNAs from this spring. As our CNA candidates start to turn 18, they are able to take the Illinois Department of Public Health assessment to become a registered CNA. So far, I'm happy to report 3 of our graduates have taken and passed their test, and they are registered CNAs now. And that's according to our partner, Hearts to Heal. We will keep you updated on their progress as the summer goes on. Lastly, my goodness.
Already.
Okay, here we go. On June 3rd and 4th, Dr. Brzezinski and I led an ACT workshop for administrators. The purpose of the workshop was to focus not simply on understanding the spring data, but on determining what actions will move the data. Core supervisors were responsible for analyzing overall section data, that being reading, math, science, and English, at the district level, and building teams identified trends in student groups as areas of focus within the home schools. Based on our analysis of grade 9 and grade 10 pre-ACT scores, we identified that reading will continue to be a focus district-wide with a specific emphasis on key ideas and details. It was the lowest performing area across all campuses, is one of 3 categories tested on the ACT, and makes up about 50 to 60% of the test questions. Dr. Brzezinski and I will share more details about how we will attack as a district this area of reading towards the beginning of the school year. Our new math supervisor, Dan Maurer, has identified that preparing for higher math with an emphasis on algebra and functions will be a district focus for all the levels of math this upcoming year, and will share his plan of action as well once it's developed. During this workshop, we also discussed root causes behind low-performing areas and potential areas of influence where we can make change. We asked teams to set goals and develop action plans in 4 domains. What will you do with students? What will you do with teachers? What will you do with parents? And what can we do as a district to support your plans? We emphasize that the greatest impact on next spring's ACT results will not be because of the goals we set. Those teams that experience the greatest growth will be the ones that implement their clearest actions most consistently. Building and district teams will continue to develop their goals over the summer and identify strategic actions that will increase proficiency and improve student outcomes in the upcoming school year. And that's it for teaching and learning.
Board for this month's cabinet report for operations and technology. We've had really one giant transition into our new district office building where we've had more wires to chase down than you'd imagine. And we're now preparing for a second large move, moving our full data center from the ad center into Tinley Park High School in the old treasurer's office. Work is progressing on schedule, and there are a lot of details that need to be planned. But all 6 fiber optic projects that are required for this move to happen have been completed, and now we await on the construction into the Park High School. Also, our team is assisting in breaking down every classroom, and we essentially touch every piece of technology: computers, phones, projectors, switches, routers, blue lights, etc. In all 4 buildings, so we're prepared for the fall. That was
Board, for the June special education report, I'm pleased to share that 3 of our Excel Special Olympics athletes traveled to ISU this past weekend and participated in the state games. Jamari won 2nd place in track and 2nd place in softball pro. Ayana won 2nd place in softball pro, and Alexis also won 2nd place in her
last week with some counselors, some select counselors, to put together the structure of the new hire induction for student services personnel. It's been our goal in working with Dr. Williams to put together a little bit of programming that's a bit more robust for our student services, for our counselors, social workers, and as we have the retirements in those positions coming through, there will be more of a need for it. So we'll have a nice 3-year induction program that we're working on this summer to put together for them. Pending tonight's vote and things like that, we will have all certified personnel hired for the fall, which is good that it's June, not late July or August. And that just speaks to the district and the fact that it's an attractive place to come and work and things like that. And then, final thing, it's not a state requirement until the 27-28 school year, but our social workers this past year put a lot of work into finding a universal mental health screener for us that we'll be piloting this fall, or this school year actually, all year long with our juniors. We decided to start with the juniors as a pilot, and then the following year we'll be working with all of our students in screening them. It's called Terrace Metrics, and it basically provides us some real-time data for social emotional learning, making sure that our students are in good place. So that's all from personnel and student services.
Good evening, board. I just wanted to take a moment to talk about a few different PR initiatives going on in District 28 at this time. To start, if you visited our website recently, you may have noticed it looks a little bit different. That's because we're in the process of a website redesign, so it's not complete just yet, but over the past several weeks, we have been working behind the scenes to refresh the look and feel of our website. This project will continue throughout the summer as we work to create a more modern, engaging, and user-friendly experience for our students, families, staff, and community members. We look forward to sharing the final product with you once it's refreshed, and it will reflect the excellence, pride, and opportunities found throughout District 228. Additionally, I have some very exciting awards to share with you. So District 228 has earned 6 National School of Public Relations Associations awards. We received notification in early June and are excited to highlight each of these awards here tonight. As I discuss them, I will briefly reference each project and the individuals while we can possible. So I'm just going to pass around some of these awards before I just pass them out and done. So, this is a historic year for District 228 because this is the first time in district history we've earned national awards of excellence. And even more impressively, we've earned 2 this year, so one of which was a press release, and the other one, if I may please have Mr. Brody Lynch come on up here. Actually, 3 awards were earned by Mr. Brody Lynch here for Bremen High School. So I'm going to get into the projects and kind of what went into them, and he will also explain his projects and what went into those. So to start off, I know it's behind all of you, but we received an award of excellence for the Oak Forest football state semifinals run. So that is our press release that was submitted. It is also featured on the National School of Public Relations website as an award of excellence. So any school district anywhere in the world essentially could go to their website and see our work as an award of excellence. So District 228 earned this award in this category for highlighting Oak Forest High School's remarkable run in the IHSA state semifinals. This recognition is especially meaningful because the story was strengthened not only by compelling quotes and storytelling, but also through outstanding visuals contributed by one of our student media interns, Nathan Dunaj. Nathan has also photographed the cover of the magazine that's right in front of you. This award is special not only for the district, but also for Nathan, who can now add this national recognition and many other projects that he completed through the media internship to his professional portfolio. So you can see some of his images are up there and his name's under all of them. Next, we actually have Brody Lynch's photo. So our second award of excellence was earned in the photography category. I'd like to take a moment to recognize Brody Lynch, who has done a phenomenal job showcasing the school spirit, traditions, and culture of Bremen High School this year as the school's media coordinator. I have personally enjoyed working alongside Brody at many school events and continue to be impressed by his professionalism, creativity, and natural talent. He has an incredibly bright future ahead of him. And I know I joined many others throughout District 228 and looking forward to watching his career continue to grow. I have lost count of the number of projects that Brody has produced this year, but each one stands out in its own unique way, as you will see through the awards being recognized tonight. He has truly been an incredible asset to Bremen High School and the district as a whole. Brody, can you please walk us through this project?
So this photo was taken after a senior night. I just like the background of the sunset, the crowd was packed, and then kind of just the embracement of all of Bremen, the staff, or sorry, coaches and the players all together.
And so next, we earned an award of merit in the video category for the Bremen High School annual food drive. Brody captured the planning, execution, and impact of Bremen High School's annual food drive, highlighting the generosity of students, staff, and the community. So if you'd like to tell us a little bit about what went into that project as well.
So I spent maybe like 2 weeks on this project, working with all the teachers and the students who worked with this. It was just a really cool moment. I got up early in the morning and late at night, going around town, delivering off all the packages and then delivering it. I think it was great. Which has been an awesome experience also to be a part of that. So, yeah.
And another video that was earning recognition through Inspira by Brody is the Bremen High School Remember September 11, 2001. So Brody documented the 9/11 exhibit that was displayed at Bremen High School at the beginning of the school year. He's preserving which preserves an important educational experience that honored those affected by the events of September 11. If you want to talk about what went into this project now.
This one's kind of self-explanatory. It was 9/11, and I think someone came around to each of the districts, or it was just Bremen this year. And of course, like they had 9/11 memorial. I saw an opportunity to capture something that was kind of in everyone's heart.
That was the last one, if you want to say it. Additionally, we earned an honorable mention for our back to school video. So this video featured all 4 school principals and Dr. Segura, who you can see up there, welcoming students back for another outstanding school year back in August. The project highlighted unique features throughout the district, including Bremen High School's courtyard, which had recently been enhanced with very new popular swings. The video also allowed our principals to showcase their personalities and enthusiasm while delivering a high energy message to students and families as they return for a new school year. And last but certainly not least, the Light magazine from 2025, the district's annual publication received an honorable mention. The 24-page publication is a project I look forward to working on each year because it provides an opportunity to tell the District 228 story and showcase our vision, achievements, and the incredible people who make our school special. Since its inception, we have worked each year to make the magazine bigger, better, and more impactful. In November, the Light earned an honorable mention at the state level, and we are proud to now receive the same recognition nationally through Inspira. This publication has quickly become a staple in the District 228 Communications Department, and we look forward to continuing its growth and evolution in the years ahead as we find new ways to share the stories that make our district exceptional. And speaking of the Light, board members, I am incredibly excited to share the 2026 edition of the Light with you all tonight, which is all in front of you. So if you'd like to take a moment to skim through while I talk a little bit about it, you may have already received it in your mailbox. It should be in everybody's mailboxes by the end of this week if you have not received it yet. This year's publication is our largest yet. It's totaling 28 pages. So Some new features include alumni spotlights, a year of achievement section, messages from each building principal, and an even more robust and engaging design. What excites me the most, however, is the significant role of our student interns and what they brought to the table to bring this project to life. 6 students contributed to help make this year's magazine possible. Oak Forest High School's Nathan Yunash, which I referenced earlier this evening, attended graduation to capture the cover photo, and also contributes many of the images featured throughout the Oak Forest section of the magazine. Additional outstanding photography featured throughout the publication was submitted by Bremen High School's Oscar Alcatar, Hillcrest Derek Streeter, Oak Forest Alex Friend, Tinley Park's Ethan Ledesma. I would also like to note that Derek and Ethan have both graduated, and we will miss them because they have done some phenomenal work. In addition to photography, Tinley Park High School's Margot Burrell wrote a feature story that can be found at pages 9 and 10, highlighting the impact of Bremen High School's Pen Pal project between Excel students and Miss Andrea Nelsey's senior English class. I'd also like to take a brief moment to recognize Margot for an incredible accomplishment. Next month, she'll be traveling to New York City to begin a summer internship with New York Times, and she prepares to pursue a degree in journalism after graduating in 2028. We are thrilled that she'll be bringing a copy of The Light with her to showcase her work to some of the most respected journalists in the country. I can spend an hour talking about the impact these students have made throughout the year, but I'm trying to keep my remarks very brief. This year's magazine is as strong as it is because of the outstanding contributions, creativity, and dedication of our students, and I'm incredibly proud of their work and look forward to working with them again next year. Thank you. That's it for me.
Brody, great work. Thank you for taking time from your summer break to share your insights with us. All right, any other from the superintendent's cabinet that needs has a presentation? All righty. No principal reports? All righty. Any board member reports?
Briefly, was Dr. Sikora had to be in the softball game for Tinley?
Yes.
I think I ended up being the only person from 228 at the softball governing board meeting, so we,
There you go.
You actually want me to be louder? Yes. Okay, so I attended the South Cook Governing Board meeting on June 3rd at Grimby 140. The basic purpose of that meeting was to set the division meeting schedule for the next year with locations and topics. Just to give a heads up on the dates, the fall 2026 division meeting will be October 7th, 2026 at Carver 152. The spring 2027 division meeting will be March 3rd, 2027 at Dalton 149. And the 2027 governing board meeting will be June 9th, 2027 at Bridge 227. That's it.
All right, any other board member reports?
I don't have a report, but I'd just like to mention, congratulations on anybody that was involved with this. I received a copy from another district that I won't name in the mail, and then 2 days later I got this, and there is no comparison. The other one was like 3 pages, and you say it
by Mr. Whitcomb, second by Ms. Lot. Any discussion? Roll call, please.
Mr. Whitcomb?
Aye.
Ms. Lot?
Aye.
Mrs. Gleason?
Aye.
Mrs. List? Aye. Mrs. Rosler?
Aye. Item 5.5.
Item 5.5 is the July 1, 2026 health insurance renewal. This item is being recommended for full board approval.
So moved.
Second.
Moved by Ms. Gleason, second by Mr. Patterson. Any discussion?
That was 23%.
And what, so it's gonna be 23%, and you said it was gonna come down, but how soon will it come down, the following year?
I was told the following year, the renewal should be much more intelligent.
Any other discussion? Roll call, please.
Mrs. Gleason?
Aye.
Mr. Patterson?
Aye.
Mrs. List? Aye. Ms. Lot?
Aye.
Mr. Whitcomb? Mrs. Rosler?
Aye. Item 5.6, Dr. Williams.
Thank you, Mrs. Ressler. 5.6 is the district parent and family engagement. Policy is reviewed at the June committee of the whole meeting. The superintendent is recommending the approval of this policy for full board approval.
So moved. Second.
Moved by Mr. Whitcomb, second by Mr. Patterson. Any discussion? Roll call, please.
Mr. Whitcomb?
Aye.
Mr. Patterson?
Aye.
Mrs. Gleason?
Aye.
Mrs. List? Aye. Ms. Lot?
Aye.
Mrs. Rosler?
Aye. Item 5.7.
5.7 is the 2026-2027 district and building Title I plans as reviewed at committee of the whole. The superintendent is recommending these plans for full board approval.
So moved.
Second.
Moved by Ms. Gleason, second by Ms. Lot. Any discussion? Roll call, please.
Mrs. Gleason?
Aye.
Ms. Lot?
Aye.
Mrs. List? Aye. Mr. Patterson?
Aye.
Mr. Whitcomb?
Aye.
Mrs. Rosler?
Aye. Item 5.8.
5.8 is an additional section request, asking for the board to add 5 unnamed sections, only to be added if necessary. The superintendent is recommending these additions for full board approval.
So moved.
Second.
Moved by Mr. Whitcomb, second by Ms. Gleason. Any discussion? Roll call, please.
Mr. Whitcomb?
Aye.
Mrs. Gleason?
Aye.
Mrs. List? Aye. Ms. Lot?
Aye.
Mr. Patterson?
Aye.
Mrs. Rosler?
Aye. Item 5.9.
5.9 is the 2026-27 consolidated district plan as presented at committee of the whole. The superintendent is recommending the approval of this plan for full board approval.
So moved.
Second.
Moved by Ms. Gleason, second by Mr. Patterson. Any discussion? Roll call, please.
Mrs. Gleason?
Aye.
Mr. Patterson?
Aye.
Mrs. List? Aye. Ms. Lot?
Aye.
Mr. Whitcomb?
Aye.
Mrs. Rosler?
Aye. Item 5.10, Dr. Boswell.
Board, last week at the cabinet meeting, we discussed a potential project to replace all handheld radios. Taking feedback from that meeting, I went to our buildings and asked them to sharpen their pencil to make sure the number of radios that we were ordering really represented our actual needs. We found efficiencies due to the expected all-day battery life. In addition, I went back to our partner in this project's vendor, Tri Electronics and Motorola, and expressed that we are longtime partners as well as great customers. Between these two efforts, the cost of this project was negotiated down by approximately $35,000. Final total cost of this project would be $385,076.22, which you will see attached in our board agenda. Myself, along with our superintendent, recommend this project for full board.
So moved.
Second.
Jeff.
Moved by Ms. Gleason, second by Mr. Whitcomb. Any discussion? Thank you for that negotiation. Do you have something else?
I'm having back those next slide.
Oh, roll call, please.
Mrs. Gleason?
Aye.
Mr. Whitcomb?
Aye.
Mrs. List? Aye. Ms. Lot?
Aye.
Mr. Patterson?
Aye.
Mrs. Rosler?
Aye. Item 5.11.
This is her to ask. Bids were solicited for the replacement of the existing boilers at Tunic Park High School. Proper legal notice was provided and a total of 8 bids were received. The lowest bidders were interviewed regarding the proposed equipment, available manpower, and anticipated product lead times. Based on this review, it is recommended that the board award the contract to Quality Mechanical in the amount of $849,584 as the lowest responsible bidder. This item is recommended for full board approval.
So moved.
Second.
Moved by Mr. Whitcomb, second by Ms. Gleason. Any discussion? Roll call, please.
Mr. Whitcomb?
Aye.
Mrs. Gleason?
Aye.
Mrs. List? Aye. Ms. Lot?
Aye.
Mr. Patterson?
Aye.
Mrs. Rosler?
Aye. Item 5.12, Dr. Sikora.
Item 5.12 is the 26-27 South River Conference dues. This is for our competitive athletic and activity events. The total cost is $14,500 per school for a total policy listed in your packet from 2:200 to 8:90, as discussed at committee of the whole, recommending these updates for full board approval.
So moved.
Second.
Moved by Ms. Gleason, second by Mr. Patterson. Any discussion? Roll call, please.
Mrs. Gleason?
Aye.
Mr. Patterson?
Aye.
Mrs. List? Aye. Ms. Lot?
Aye.
Mr. Wickham?
Aye.
Mrs. Dressler?
Aye. Item 5.14.
Item 5.14 is our revised board meeting calendar for 26-27. Attached in your packet is the regular board meeting calendar. It reflects the change in the location of the meetings moving forward. The committee of the whole and the board meeting will now be held in the boardroom, new administrative center located at 17101 71st Avenue, Tinley Park, effective July 15th, 2026. I recommend this, I believe it's July 14th, 2026. I recommend this item for full board approval.
So moved.
Second.
Moved by Mr. Whitcomb, second by Ms. Gleason. Any discussion? Roll call, please.
Mr. Wickham?
Aye.
Mrs. Gleason?
Aye.
Mrs. List? Aye. Ms. Lot?
Aye.
Mr. Patterson?
Aye.
Mrs. Dressler?
Aye. Item 5.15. Mr. Towner.
Thank you, Mrs. Dressler. Personnel, under retirements, Craig Strider, Cordina Tate, and Kelly Sala. Leaves, Caitlin Hall, Caitlin Betts, and Patrick Ehan. Resignations, Stephanie Bloom, Kate Sherbino, Robert Nalen, Terrence Clark, John Ford, Emily Romero, Tina Novik, Wade Bono, and James Thompson. And in employment, Vanessa Buckwinkler, Molly O'Malley, Zachary Capos, Margaret Simmons, Edward Burgess. These items are being recommended for full board.
So moved.
Second.
Moved by Mr. Whitcomb, second by Ms. Gleason. Any discussion? Roll call, please.
Mr. Wickham?
Aye.
Mrs. Gleason?
Aye.
Mrs. List? Aye. Ms. Lot?
Aye.
Mr. Patterson?
Aye.
Mrs. Dressler?
Aye. Alrighty, our announcements are as follows. Our next committee of the whole meeting is scheduled for Tuesday, July 14th, 6:45 p.m. at the Ag Center in Tinley Park. And our
Mr.
next,
Wrestler, real quick, can I check to see how I voted for 514?
I'm sorry, what?
Can I check to see how I voted for 514?
5.4. This is the audit engagement letter.
Aye.
Thank you.
Sorry about that.
No. Thank you for catching that. Alright, 7.2, our next regular board meeting is scheduled for Tuesday, July 21st, 2026, at 7 p.m. at the new Ag Center in Tinley Park. Can I get a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Second.
Moved by Mr. Patterson, second by Mr. Whitcomb. All those in favor?
Aye.
Thank you guys. Have a wonderful evening.